Good morning, my name is Jacqueline Bryant, and today I'm going to be talking to you about peace. So, what does it mean to make peace everyone's business? First, we need to address the idea of what peace actually is. In my opinion, peace is the lack of conflict or being able to come toward some sort of resolution. So, the key factors to achieve this are unity, truth, and compassion. We live in an extremely polarized society, and a big example of this is politics. This is especially good because it affects everyone, and everyone can get involved in this. Currently in politics, politicians abuse the use of the ad hominem fallacy, and this is essentially a logical fallacy where they're attacking a person instead of actually addressing an issue. And then this just overall creates a culture where peace isn't valued and conflict is constantly being promoted. So, politicians are not the biggest issue at hand. Clickbait, media, misinformation are also promoting that conflict culture because it polarizes people even further. People are attracted to extreme stances, and controversy gains attention and brings in money. Another reason for this type of conflict is power. People want to either stay in power or gain power, so they will incite conflict and put people under the bus to get it, making a common enemy. Overall, money and power corrupt people. To make peace everyone's business, we need to come together. And this is a great way to do it, focusing on this because it affects everyone with policies and everything like that. So we'll get back to that point, but in the meantime, I'm going to discuss the movie A Bug's Life. Personally, I think it's a great film, great animated film. So it's very entertaining, and it talks about the main character, Flick. So essentially he messes up, he's an ant, but he messes up, his colony is in trouble, so he goes on this mission to find warriors to help save them. He ends up finding circus misfit bugs to help them, and they come back, they reveal the truth, and they all fight together to overcome the oppressive grasshoppers. In fact, during the movie, the lead grasshopper says, "You let one ant stand up to us, and then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1, and if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life." Well, the ants did in fact figure that out, and then the grasshopper's worst fear came true. The ants persevered, demonstrating the power of unity. So, bringing it back to this daunting question of what it means to make peace everyone's business, we will start with unity, with all of us working together to overcome conflict with people and money and power. Okay, along with unity, we also have to consider truth. So I talked about all the misinformation and lies and everything like that before. And then going back to the ants needed to finally realize what the grasshoppers were doing before they could join Flick to overcome them. So, seeing through lies and misleading information will allow us to become less polarized. Without this glaring conflicts, people will become more at peace with each other, making it everyone's business. The importance of truth can even be seen on a small scale. So I'm an identical twin. My sister's name is Lizzie, and she's into jiu-jitsu fighting, and so she does those little taps, touch people, and it's really cool. She's cute about it, but I don't like being touched, and I tell her, "Don't touch me, stay away." It's all a joke. But then if she touches me, that incites conflict. I'll be a little annoyed at her, but if it's on an accident, then she has to explain that. She has to be like, "Oh no, I came in at this angle, it wasn't on purpose." Or we'll see our parent and we'll be like, "That's my witness, it wasn't on purpose," to resolve the peace, to really get at the main issue. And this is just on a minute scale, but it really shows how getting the truth involved can make people more at peace and just more happy with each other overall. So, another major issue that we face is technology and social media having a negative impact on people's empathy. I was looking at an article called "Find Social Media Frustrating? Try Empathy." And this was on the University of California's website. In this article, Emiliana Simone Thomas, science director at UC Berkeley's Greater Good Science Center, says, "Too much screen time and not enough face-to-face communication gives us fewer chances to practice empathy. As a result, people get worse at reading each other's emotions, expressions. So when we can't read each other to begin with, it'll erode our ability to connect and our overall health and well-being." In addition to this, there's other types of social media and just technology, such as violent video games, that have shown to make people just less sensitive to emotion or violence. or also just watching so much negative news also makes us numb to this conflict and violence going on in the world. So, when looking at this, to make peace everyone's business, we all need to have more empathy for each other. Just really caring about each other will make us want to be more involved, will want to make us unite, and seeing the truth will also do that. Okay. When initially thinking through this prompt, how to make peace everyone's business, I had no idea what to talk about, and because it's just so broad, so encompassing. At first I thought inner peace, like that's a great way to start. Everyone wants that. But when really looking at it, I realized that it has to be a group effort, a collective endeavor to get us all truly involved. So what does that mean to make peace everyone's business? If a bunch of tiny animated ants can figure it out, so can we. Making peace everyone's business means actively choosing unity over division, truth over misinformation, and compassion over indifference or violence. If we want a better world, we need to come together and make it a reality. Thank you.